opponent rather soundly, and then you've got your head on the mat for the last 25 seconds.
Got to shake his hand, get your hand raised, act like you've done it, and walk off.
Don't come off looking like you have no class. And I'm not going to make a judgment one way or the other, but that was borderline in my eyes. But he is a two-time national champ. He got it done on the mat, so a 24 to, what was that? 24 to 14 major decision victory, so 4 points on the board. It's still 9-8 in favor of Mankato. And now we're at 165 pounds with Tim Matheson of Minnesota State. And Aaron Denson coming in 20-7.
Matheson down at 65 this year for the first time in his career. He's been at 74 the rest of his career. Just decided to make the cut down this year, thought it would help the team out. And he was never a really big 174-pounder anyway. But it'd be interesting to see what he can do here with Denson.
Matheson lost by a major decision last time out. Of course, last time out it was 15-7 through these first 5 weights in favor of Nebraska-Omaha. So now a 9-8 lead for Mankato, and now Denson with the first takedown. Ooh, got a riding heist. Now throws that leg in. Matheson, I don't know if I like that position too much as he hipped over. And
he likes to roll around a little bit. He'll get himself into some different positions, and even from his feet, he'll get himself into some positions that, as a coach, you're kind of wondering what he's doing. And more often than not, he comes out on top of them, though.
I'd like to thank those of us for dialing in. Denson trying to work that. He's got the leg in. And now Matheson trying to switch over. That arm is in a really bad position. Denson not exactly in the best. He's just hanging on, trying not to give up the 2. Inside leg, almost a reverse. I don't know if there's a such thing as a reverse Granby roll, but that's what it looked like. He had the wrong arm and the wrong leg and still got out.
Unorthodox. I think that's what you could say about Timmy Matheson.
So a 2-1 lead for Aaron Denson. Nebraska-Omaha here with a minute to go in the first period of action at 165 pounds. Chris Willert and Jason Bryant here wrestling 411 on the call in conjunction with NorthernSun.tv. Here at Bresnan Arena, where Minnesota State Mankato ranked 3rd in the nation, holding a 9-8 lead over top-ranked Nebraska-Omaha in the blackout and Battle of the Mavericks, whatever you want to call it. Both these teams, as we said earlier, all the Mavericks. Mankato came in 9-3, while UNO undefeated, 9-0.
You know, the last time the two teams wrestled, that was, neutral site, national duels. MSU didn't get off to the start that they did here today, and obviously that can make a big difference. There is definitely the home field advantage. You can definitely get that in the sport of wrestling.
Fine facility here in Mankato. A stall warning now on Denson with 17 seconds to go first period. Inside trip attempt. Matheson sticks out of it. Now Denson doubles off, drops down to the hip, gets 2 points. It's another late takedown at the end of the first period given up by Mankato tonight. Tommy Abbott gave one up at 49.
Timmy there, Denson gets hit with the stalling call and immediately hits the shot. It was almost like he relaxed a little bit, thinking, well, he got the stalling call against him, but seemed to forget there's about 6-7 seconds on the clock yet.
So Denson will start the second period in the down position with a 4-1 lead and 40 seconds of riding time. Now ticking back the other way.
Not a good first move from the bottom there again. Real tough to get away and score when your head's down on the mat. Matheson doing a real good job of trying to keep that head down there.
Matheson coming across and now switches his grip, now trying to basically cross-face that far arm.
He's got the far arm underneath. He's doing a good job getting himself something, working for something.
I always get antsy. I always expect to see a cross-face cradle from that situation. I love that move. Wasn't very effective with it, to be honest with you, but I've been put in it a couple times. It's not too pleasing.
Don't tend to see a whole lot of that at the college level. Kids spend so many years working on the basics, which means they also spend a lot of years working on the defense for all those basics, which is why, Tommy Abbott's little fireman's carry is just all that much more amazing. Guys spend years defending the basic stuff, and to find themselves getting hit with it in college just kind of shocks them.
Matheson riding tough. Denson not doing a whole lot on bottom. Matheson with the leg in on the far side. Now with a 2-on-1 inside grip. Better be careful with that grip. He was awfully close to getting hit for locked hands, which is very, very, it's a fingertip in college. Beyond reaction time, it is now.
Timmy doing a good job kind of running somewhat of a spiral ride there. Got the wrist underneath, keeping Denson's head down on the mat. Pressure where he needs it.
Under 30 to go. Matheson looking back at the clock. 20 seconds now. He's got riding time, but trailing 4-1 here at 165 pounds. This match, last time out, as we said, was Denson with a 10-2 major decision. So they keep it to another decision here with 6 points waiting for them. Unless we see some type of shift, because they did weigh in Ryan Pancoke at 165 as well. So I don't know if we're going to see Pancoke bump 84 and then Taplin bump. Actually, we're going to see Pancoke bump 74 and Taplin bump to 84, and then the other Pancoke, Brett, bump to 97. That might be what has to be done at this situation if I'm Mike Denny.
Well, and they had 11 guys out there warming up, so they've weighed in their guys and at least have the option of doing that. You just don't see it very often at the college level, because guy going from 184 to 197, while it's 13 pounds may not seem like a lot to a lot of people, that is a lot of weight to be given up.
Denson now on top as we start the second period. Matheson up to his feet.
Matheson likes this position. He's
one
good
escape.
with a body lock.
And so is Denson as he gets 2 on the takedown, keeps that foot in bounds. I like the call. I think that was it depends on if you're wearing purple and black, if you like it or not. I'm not going to look in your vicinity there, but I think he had the throw, he had control, he had 1 foot still in the cylinder.
I don't like it, but I'll agree with it in terms of they knew that there was really no pressure on them. UNO comes in undefeated and ranked number 1, and quite frankly, they're the ones that have everything to lose here. And MSU, I think they like being that underdog.
Matheson trying to sit out, trying to peel that wrist. Now up to his feet, still nothing. Denson hanging on the head now, a 1-point escape. So now 6-3. Riding time has been eradicated in terms of advantage time. It's 54 seconds showing in favor of Matheson. So if he gets a takedown and a riding time and holds on for the riding time, he could actually send this thing in a sudden victory.
Matheson did a great job there. Got the escape. And
there's
right
a nice
away
driving double. Can he finish? Trying to hold toward the edge, and he spikes him to the mat. No control. No control awarded.
Not quite sure how that was no.
Pancoke trying to,
Interesting.
Denson trying to come out, nothing, and help. Denson has him in trouble. No score yet. Now there's 2 points. I don't know about that. That's, 2 points awarded for Denson. I don't know about that on the edge. That looked a lot like, I hate to bring it up, but the Johnny Hendricks, Ryan Chiarella looked like he had control for a half a second, and you turn and face him. I think it was just beyond reaction time. Don't think there was enough control to have awarded that, especially in a scramble situation.
Well, in that whole situation, that could have very easily gone 2 points to Matheson and
near fall points.
Yeah, and near fall points. He had him on his back. I guess they didn't see the control that I thought I was seeing, but
and they give the 2 to Denson. So it's 8-3.
That
favor of Denson.
That just changed the whole match right there.
Especially after you get a driving double like that. And I almost thought it could have been a slam as they came off the mat, and he did not return him. It was pretty much a plant.
It was definitely physical.
Now Denson dropping off to a leg. Now rolling through. Matheson grabbing that far ankle, and then we got a potentially dangerous situation as it was Matheson's knee that was bowing inward. And we'll stop it with 37 seconds to go. An 8-3 lead now for Aaron Denson, ranked number 2 in the nation over unranked Tim Matheson. So riding time is definitely now not a factor with 30 seconds to go. Now Denson with a big head and arm.
Oh, wow.
This could be trouble. Matheson rolling through and a reversal.
That's a nice job.
Nice, so 2 and 2 and 2 on a reversal. So that's going to make it 10-5. And now we got a potentially dangerous hold again with a knee in the back of your head, and it's an illegal hold. 1 point for Denson, so 11-5. 16 seconds to go. What a crazy bout.
Yeah, this has been rather had a couple of interesting turns here in the third period.
Now Matheson going to cut Denson free. 1-point escape. Now 13 to 5, 12 to 5, and now takedown. Matheson 12 to 7, as under 5 to go. So proving a point is Matheson, saying, "Hey, I might get beat, but I'm not going to get beat quietly." Especially he's not going to give up the bonus points. There's a whistle. There's Denson dropping to his back, and that's going to end the match. So a 13 to 7, yeah, 13 to 7 decision for Aaron Denson.